In some locations, although some high wispy clouds, that is going to change between now and the weekend.
Change big time. The stretch of weather that we've had with clear skies and comfortable weather is about to end. We're about to introduce more clouds. We're going to introduce some more storm chances, and we're about to really bring back the heat and humidity in a big way. But today, it was stunning. Yeah, we got some high thin cirrus clouds, but they're barely noticeable across parts of 5 country. We're in the 70s pretty much area-wide, 78 in Fort Smith, Northwest Arkansas. We're mainly sitting in the mid-70s. You go down Highway 62 from Fayetteville, right to Prairie Grove and Farmington, we're in the mid-70s, 74 in Rogers, and 73 in Bentonville. Farther south throughout the River Valley, we're in the upper 70s in Poto and Greenwood and Clarksville. We're going to continue to fall this evening. We won't maybe fall as quickly as some of the past evenings because we're starting to see that south wind start to come back. So we're in the 70s now. We'll hit the 50s by about 9 o'clock, but we may not fall too much more than that in Northwest overnight tonight. In the River Valley, beautiful evening setting up. Couple clouds starting to come in, that western sky. 70s expected. We'll hit those 60s by about 9 o'clock throughout the River Valley. So beautiful evening setting up for us. All right, so let's start with tomorrow because tomorrow's the first day of a big change. We're still maybe not going to hit the 80s tomorrow for many of us, but we've got to introduce storm chances as this warm front is starting to push into the area. Eventually, the heat will come. We'll start in the 50s in Northwest Arkansas, and there's a chance for an isolated shower throughout much of the day. There's going to be several points where we're just dry with a little bit of sun here and there, too. But then later into the day, we could start to ramp up the storm chances as the warm front finally arrives. In the River Valley, same story. There could be an isolated shower every once in a while in the morning, but then later in the day, the rain chances do start to pick up as this next wave pushes on in. I tell you what, we're going into a very unsettled weather pattern the next 5 or 6 days with heat and humidity. But for the next few days, we think there are a couple windows where you especially have to watch out for a shower. Tomorrow, there's a chance for a shower pretty much any part of the day, but especially in the evening, anywhere from about 4 o'clock all the way until midnight, and there could be a few rumbles of thunder too. The next chance will be Saturday evening, so I really think Friday may be an okay day for us. There could be a shower in the morning, but Saturday evening is the next day time to watch, and then Sunday evening will be the next time to watch. But a lot of times, you know, maybe Saturday morning or Sunday morning, we may be doing just fine. We'll have some sunshine helping us to warm up to those 80s. Here's a look at Futurecast. Overnight tonight, you're going to notice a few clouds starting to build in a little bit more as the moon gets fuller and fuller. I believe we have a full moon coming up later in this week. But then the shower chances start to come in. There'll be very few and far between, I think, for the first half of the day. Maybe even a quick rumble of thunder. But by about 2, 3 o'clock, they'll start to become a bit more numerous, and then we'll have some heavier waves coming in right around sunset, and maybe the heaviest start to hit Northwest Arkansas. There is a slight chance for even a severe storm. I think they'll be stronger in Oklahoma, but as they approach the state line, they will be weakening overall for us. Here's a statewide view with Futurecast showing you the isolated storm chances that will bubble up throughout your Thursday, vary on and off, and Friday too. But notice how they're hit or miss. You don't get them all the time, but then they continue into maybe Friday morning, and then we have a break before more storm chances try to pop for Saturday and Sunday, but boy, it's going to be warm. You saw that heat index, maybe approaching 100 degrees by the time we get this weekend. Actual air temperatures, upper 80s in Northwest Arkansas. In the River Valley, it's a good shot we hit 90.
And we stay that way for a while.
We do. That's the thing.
Week.
It's not just a day or two.
No, until September.
Oh, man.
You just heard it here first,
Oh,
folks.
my gosh. At least I moved here to experience the
You
nice
did.
temper.
I don't think you got spring, though. You went from winter straight to summer.
Exactly,
Yes. Well,
yeah.
from Minnesota, I feel like I just came from the Arctic. So I think I'll like the heat.
For sure.
All right, Matt, we'll still ahead an eye on history. 86 years ago,